What's up everyone, this is Kay. Not all of us can afford getting the Amos bow, but there are many other bows that synergizes well with Ganyu. The craftable Prototype Crescent is possibly one of the best options you can choose. It being free to play, many players can use this, but most importantly, you can easily refine this weapon. As always, I'll showcase the weapon's effectiveness for Ganyu with no buffs from teams, food, and reactions. Nothing wrong with those as it's part of the game, but I want to make things simple and to show you a realistic representation of numbers. You'll see some team combos and reactions on some random gameplays here and there, but I won't factor those damage. On regular damage, meaning I'm not receiving the buffs from the bow, on crits I hit around 8k on the initial charge shot and around 13,700 on the blossom, about 100 or 2 less damage on level 90 enemies. Now after hitting the weak spot, Ganyu will gain a speed and damage buff for a short period. Damage will increase based on refinement level, but I deal 9k on initial and 15,600 on blossom. This is higher than my very decent bow, which at max level gave me 8,000 and 14,000 for both shots. Here are my stats. Keep in mind my Ganyu isn't max level, so the damage you saw will go up, but her crit rate is basically 49% thanks to her passive charge shots. It will increase to 69%. Crit damage is low since I use a crit rate artifact instead of damage. My Ganyu is at C0, talents are 846. For artifacts, I use a 2-piece gladiator and 2-piece Cairo build. If you only use her for charge shots, go with a Wanderer's trope since you can deal even more damage than me, but I usually abuse her E skill and burst. My burst deals a consistent 36 to 3800 on hits when critting, reaching over 4k if I continue to level it up. E skill hits around 6400 on crit and another 6000 or so when it explodes, and it's only level 4, so it'll reach almost 10k damage when I leveled it up more. So my Ganyu is a mixture of everything, that's why I'm using the artifacts that I'm using right now. Ganyu's charge shot is powerful and is her main strength, but her other skills are quite effective, especially when it's so easily spammable. But going back to the artifacts, crit damage and rate is the usual substats you should try to get. Sands should be attack percentage, but energy recharge isn't bad for burst spamming. Cairo damage is a must. Got lucky with the crit damage substats on this one. Use crit rate or damage for headpiece. Now, if you have the 4-piece Cairo, you can use crit damage instead, since between the artifacts and her skill, you'll get 40% crit rate on shots. Hopefully, your substats will increase her crit rate, as 40% alone is still inconsistent. Her bow is obviously the prototype, it's not maxed out yet, and is at refinement rank 1. I do have 2 more I can craft, so the buff will give me 54% once I'm done. But with everything maxed out, level 90 Ganyu, level 90 bow, and maxed artifacts and talents, I've seen players hit around 22k, approaching 30k on blossoms with really good artifacts. Free-to-play players can achieve this too, it'll just take some time. For my Ganyu, I estimate her reaching near the typical 20k on blossom or more once I refine the bow and max her out. She still has ways to go, but currently hitting a total of 22,000 when combining her initial charge shot and blossom. That's still pretty powerful. Depending on your build, it'll change your damage of course, but I highly recommend you prioritizing and crafting as much prototypes for Ganyu, as this bow is to me one of the best weapons for her aside from the 5-star bows of course. This bow also fits with multiple types of artifact build, my 2-piece gladiator and Cairo, 4-piece Cairo, or 4-piece wanderers. This bow will work with all of them. The buff received by this bow will also increase damage from her E skill and burst, so excellent even if you build her for energy recharge. Well, that's it everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future Genshin Impact videos. I am pulling for Zhao, so look forward to that. Hopefully it won't be too salty, but I will be making some reviews for him as well, but it'll take some time since I'm not really prepped for him yet. I need to get the right weapons and my artifacts are just freaking awful as of right now. But look forward to those videos. Have a great day. Till next time.